Good good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This greeting will be relevant to you depending on which part of the world you are at, right? This is Mixo Mulaudzi the Preacher, and I just want to encourage you about finding the courage to rise above failure. A lot of dreams are aborted because people are afraid of failure, or people have failed so much that they don't want to try again. Truth is, okay, failure is proof that you tried. And when you avoid failure, in other words, you are saying you avoid progress, because failure is success in progress. Okay, and failure is just a bruise, it's not a permanent tattoo. It will go away. At least let it go away and you can show results for it, to say, I failed and I got the feedback that I was not matured enough for the assignment or the task that I tackled. And then I went back, I didn't adjust the dream or the assignment, I adjusted myself to fit within the dream, right? So when you fail, you're just getting a feedback to say you need to improve. For example, when you fail, say, a test at a university level, that is clear that you are not stupid. I mean, you passed from primary to high school and now you're failing in the university level. University level is just proof that you are not prepared enough for the test. Or maybe you studied and what was asked in the test was not what you prepared for. So failure is not really a proof that you are stupid. No, never. You are not you, not you. See, failure will only teach you lessons that winning will never teach. Ask the people who are winning today. They have piled failures. They failed. When they started, they failed. They failed in the beginning. They failed right through. So you have to fail forward, fail often. Make sure that you fail and fail and fail until you succeed. That's all. And failure is actually making an announcement that you are going to laugh last. Don't stop at failure. Start there. It is not the end of your story, but it's the beginning of your comeback story. Most of us, we feel like we're failing because we are comparing ourselves with others. That's where we miss it. See, if say in the plan of God, God is having an idea of you owning malls in the whole world. You have malls everywhere. And now you're comparing yourself with someone who's just selling airtime, for example, and you are selling clothes and food, and you feel like you are better because they are only selling airtime. But in the real scope, your plan, according to God, is that you own malls the whole world. So when you compare yourself with the next person, you're basically robbing yourself. You are really robbing yourself of so much because you are limiting yourself to what they are having. And the true plan of God is more for you. You get that? So even in a test, for example, you compete with the whole class, right? You get 38% and you're still the highest. You will settle for that because you are the highest? No, you have to aim for what? A PD, a pass with a distinction. Not because you are competing with the class, because you can be competing with the people who are flying too low. Therefore, it means you'll never go high because you are high at their level, right? So failure should be our teacher and not our undertaker. You shouldn't be buried by failure. No, refuse to be buried by failure. Actually, rise above failure and prove to others that this can be done. I've done it and you can do it. Failure should challenge us to new heights of accomplishments, not to pull us down to the depths of despair because you failed, right? Failure is a sign that more learning is required. If it means go study the whole night so that the next time you pass, do so. put all the effort. See, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is extra. There are people who are doing extra stuff. See, nobody is better than you. No. They are just doing what you are not doing. They just know what you don't know. Therefore, you feel less because you are not doing the extra stuff that they are doing. Walk an extra mile, read an extra chapter, spend an extra hour, do more, and then you will start flourishing in all these areas. What I like about failure is that it will humble you. You will be humbled, especially when you fail in public. You'll be humbled. And failure is a sign that you just need to stretch your mind. Read. Sometimes you fail to answer, say, a question that requires content. You don't know what to say. That's the sign to say, go back, study, stretch your mind. You are not a failure. You are not a failure, right? And also, you are not a failure for falling down, but you are a failure for staying down. Your response to failure will determine whether you become better or bitter. We all face defeat, but refuse to be defeated, right? We all face disappointment at some point in our lives, but refuse to be discouraged. Thank you so much. Do not be discouraged by failure, right? You are not a failure. You are born to win. You are a winner. You won. You won in the beginning. When you were born, you won, right? Why do you want to fail now? Even when you were a kid, remember? When you started taking your baby steps, your first few steps, you fell. But in your heart of hearts, you knew that you want to walk. And then you took another one. And then you started running. And now at your age, you fail once, you give up. No, we don't give up. We don't give in. We are not discouraged by failure. Rise up. I'm not sure how many times have you failed this year, 2019, but I'm just here to say to you, gather strength. Soldier on. You can still do it. I'm telling you. You can still do it. There's hope for those who don't give up. There's hope for those who don't give up. You know, a winner never quits. Don't quit. You will win. Don't be discouraged by failure. Thank you.